morning. Good morning. It's 5:20 a.m. Dirty Trucking. Calling it a day. Can't be out here all day. Still battling trying to get the rent. Well, tomorrow's the first, and it's gonna double up. So now, it's gonna be a lot of money I got to come up with, and it's sad. You know, they did this on purpose, and I could tell they did this on purpose. They deliberately cut my earnings down to where it was going to cause this, and the motherfucker sit up there and put my rent being paid on time in jeopardy. And for what? A fucking lottery, a fucking Mega Million Powerball, because it's still growing. So whatever you did this for, I think it's because of the lottery. That's what I do. I think it's because of the lottery. I really do. I think it's because of this fucking statewide lottery that they sit up here and put my rent, me being able to pay my rent, in jeopardy over some game they've been fucking playing. This is nothing but a goddamn game. See, when you play games, you better be able to deal with the consequences that them games end up causing. See, you play a game, you on your end playing a game with somebody that ain't playing a game, and they wind up evicted. You play a game with a motherfucker and something happened to them tragic. They die or drown. You can't get that shit back. They ain't coming back. You out here playing games and getting away with this damn shit. I can't pay my rent. I ain't never not paid my fucking rent or got my rent in the same goddamn month. Ever. You on this Warren Truck Plant shit. This is the tail end of Warren Truck Plant when they cut my money off and I sat at home and almost lost my damn house but had to sell it. But now you risking my apartment. And it's this job. It's Uber. It's all of them playing this game. And I could tell that this apartment is have knowledge of it, is I don't want to say participating, but I damn know that they have knowledge of what the fuck going on and why it's happening. You had it all set up. See, like what happened to Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I'll bring them up. There was signs that something was going to happen. Remember I told you that I was driving one day. I don't know if I was on Telegraph, where the fuck I was here. I just seen this gray patch in the grass moving real fast. And they get on here talking about he died, he drowned in a rip current. But it was more signs before that something was about to happen. But I didn't know who. Like when my classmate died in a tragic fire, Tina, all on the news here. I sat there and watched that news. I was like, oh my God, that house is horrible. Then I get a phone call from my other classmate. You heard what happened to Tina? No. She died in a fire. I mean, wait a minute. That fire I saw on the news, that was Tina? I got a picture sitting on my cocktail table. But let me tell you what happened before that fire. I told you, I got the videos where they came in here and put a long strand of hair across the eye of my stove. It was like a dark, well, I forgot what it was, what the color that first one was, a dark, I think I took the flashlight and shined on it, and it was like dark brown. My natural hair is black. This is curly, so it didn't come from me. It was a real long strand of hair. Real long. So it didn't come from me. And it didn't look like no synthetic hair either. So, that was the first hair. Then I come home. I don't know how long after that. It may have been a matter of days. It may have been maybe a week. I don't remember. All I know, I came home and found a long black strand of hair across the eye of the stove in my apartment. Where the fuck that come from? I don't have that kind of hair. I noticed they had messed with the pictures that was sitting on the cocktail table. Then I found that long strand of hair. And then Tina dies in a house fire. My son sent me some pictures from a beach he was on. Those pictures is blurred now. The beach where he was at, it started with a C. Where he was at started with a C. He on the beach, standing there. Then I see the ocean. And then it was just a couple of other odd little things that he was mentioning that I know he never done before. Then the teddy bear that he gave me for Mother's Day got a rip in the leg. And then a blue string that shouldn't even be on the ear for me to have to pull out. Got to pull the blue string out, and there's a rip in the leg. And then next thing you know, Malcolm Jamal Warner is drowned. In those pictures, my son favors him. The new hairstyle he got, he finally did something to that damn head of his. He favored him. They could have been brothers. He looked that much like him with this new hairstyle he got and that damn beard. Malcolm Jamal Warner drowned. You been coming in my apartment, placing shit, because they've been setting up shit, and it has been causing harm. Harm. Now, I hadn't been in on Malcolm Jamal Warner's any kind of social media. And I haven't been on there. I've been on it now because he drowned. Had I been on there sooner, before this, maybe I would have left a comment or something. Maybe try to, I don't know, tell them don't get in the water. Because it's something I'm just, the signs I'm seeing, don't go in the water. You going somewhere, don't go in the water. Maybe I could have stopped it. I don't know. But I wasn't on the social media. I ended up on there after. Tina dies in a house fire. And somebody put a long black strand of hair across my fucking stove. How in the hell could they have known she was going to die in a house fire? For them to put that, who put that in there? Is this a ghost telling me this shit? I told you I got woken up out of my sleep by something shaking the couch. Like somebody's hand just shaking, going like this, trying to wake me up. Did it twice at the edge of the couch. What do I got a ghost? Is this a ghost telling me this? I pray that this stuff would end. But this shit with my rent, you did it deliberately. Just like you was coming in the apartment, putting footsteps. All this shit is deliberate. And I believe it has everything to do with money. I'm not making the earnings that I've made before. I've driven 234 miles and I have made under $200. I can't be making under my normal earnings and still spending out the same thing every damn day. The spending has to stop. I can't stop the spending. I got to spend on gas. That's a given. But the rest of it for a meal and my snacks is really ain't that much. I spent about, today I put gas in there, what was it, $37. $37. Then I went and got something to eat. It cost me $19. It's expensive. When I get home, I don't have time to cook. I don't have money to go to the grocery store. So I'm left resorting to out here in the streets. Tried to get watermelon, which was cheap. The shit tastes nasty. If I could reduce the spending every day, maybe I can get the rent in faster. Because I'm not earning the same. And they knew what they were doing. It was a tactic when they reduced my 5-star to put me at standard mode instead of advantage mode. Advantage mode means I'm top tier and I'm getting top pay in the earnings. They reduced my 5-star so they can pay me less. That's the reason they did it. I'm being paid less. I'm driving more miles and I'm being paid less. And I'm being paid less and earning less every day, but spending out the same thing as if I was earning the same. And it's not balancing out. That's why at the end of the week, I ain't got no money. Barely got any money. It's being spent right back out because I'm not earning the same. See, if I was earning what I normally would earn, then what I spent out wouldn't matter. But now because I'm earning less, I'm not even making $200. Some days I can get it, some days I can't. I need more than $200 to get this shit resolved. But I'm not getting it. And getting less and still spending out the same. That's what's taking so long. That's what it is. They set this up. I can tell by when I talked to the management here. She said, well, can you have the rent? Well, can you have the rent? The court date is, and then I'll let you know. But can you get it in by such and such? I don't know. But I'm prepared to go to court whichever way it goes. But I could tell that this was set up. They tell you what they're going to do to you before they do it. That's what they do. I've been on here telling you that. I said, these people be telling you. They be telling me. I be seeing what they about to do before they do it. It's something, what did Eddie Griffin call them? What, evil people or whatever he said. He said in the video, they got to tell you what they're going to do to you before they do it. It's just like some rule or something. Some spiritual rule. For them little demonic ass people to get away with what they doing. They got to tell you what they doing before they do it. And they've been talking about my finances, been talking about my rent. They're always concerned about how long I'm going to be out here. I ain't paid my rent. Today the 31st. I ain't got it. And because the rent, when the first hit, it's going to double up. The next month rent is going to be on there. And she already sent me a notification. You got to have August rent paid. She forgot about July. I ain't paid July. You got to have August rent paid. If not, my ass be hauling the court. It's going to be the court date. That's what they've been doing. This was deliberate and on purpose. They ought to be ashamed of their motherfucking self. And then they gonna be on here talking about I'm lying. I ain't lying about a goddamn thing. I ain't got to lie. You playing a game. And this game was to get me evicted. It's like they taking me back in my past and reacting it out. Who told you to discuss my business in the street with other people about what the fuck happened to me? Why the fuck are you acting this shit out? You done took me back to where I can't pay my goddamn rent. Somebody got to be held accountable for it. Somebody got to pay for this shit. Because you ain't paid me. They refused to pay. You refused to pay me for 21 years. You have refused to pay. And I know that now. You never had any intentions to pay me for what you did to me. You've been on here on YouTube talking about Warren Truck don't owe me shit. Yes, the fuck they do. You have been refusing to pay me. And caused me to resort to trying to play the lottery. Risking money I can't afford to spend and see if I can hit a number. It worked out one time. I got a couple of dollars and got the rent in last month. Not this time. I can't afford to be playing $10 twice a day on some numbers that ain't coming out, and I know they controlling that shit too. They controlling the numbers. Unless I hit the number that they want me to guess, I'm not getting no damn lottery. I can't afford that shit no more. My rent is not paid, and has not been paid for July. It's about to double up. So I'm going to keep y'all posted on this shit that some of these commenters on here seems to think is a fucking lie. They going to hell for this shit. They going to hell for what you've done to me, because the shit was deliberate.